Hey you guys, I got another edit detail video for you. As you know, I just posted the review for Rosabella. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a review, but I kind of figured since I was doing stuff to her that it would be good to do a review so you guys could see what she looked like beforehand. And she looks really, really good. I'm really happy with the way she came out. And she drops her purse. Here's a quick look at her. And then I'll go into detail. And let me take her off the stand. Okay. First, let's go top to bottom. The first thing I wanted to do was add a little more red into her, like, jewelry. It looks like there's red on her roses, but I also, I used the antiquing method. Like, I put red on it and then I just wiped it away and it only stayed in the cracks. And then I dry brushed gold on top of it to mute it a little bit. And then, I pretty much did the same thing with the leaves, except I painted the leaves a little bit more so they would stand out. But her little crown came out good, because it's not like so much red that it's weird. But and then I pretty much did the same thing to the glasses, just the other way around. I antiqued with gold, so there's like gold in all the little crevices. Really, really nice. And then the same thing I did to the crown, I pretty much did to her earrings. And then I antiqued it with, actually on the rose, but on everything but the rose, I antiqued with brown. Just to age it a little bit. Now I antiqued her bracelet. I antiqued her bracelet too, but, it didn't really show up as much as if it was antiqued. You can kind of tell a little bit. I also used two different golds on her. I used the gold that was actually the gold of her jewelry, and then I also used more of an orangey gold, almost a rose gold. And it, really, like, it looks... You really can't tell too much of a difference, but like the strap is the rose gold and the trim around this book is the regular gold. But here's her bracelet. I basically did the gem that was on her cuff. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I did the gem on her bracelet gold. And focus. Thank you. The rose on her, I just painted the rose on her ring and the leaf on her ring. And this is the bracelet, the cuff itself is actually done in the rose gold. The chain and the actual ring is the regular gold. And I mostly used metallic colors for this. The only non-metallic color I used was brown and the red color on her boots. The next thing I did was her belt. And at first I didn't know what I wanted to do to it. But I think, I knew didn't want to just make it gold because I think that would just be too much gold. So I pretty much did the same thing I did to her glasses, to the roses right here. Dry brushed or antiqued with gold. And then I painted the metallic green. It's more like a metallic ivy green color for the rest of her belt. And then I used the rose gold to just do a singular vine on either side. And then the last thing I actually did, well, other than her purse, the last thing I did was these boots. And I'm loving these boots. They came out so good. My thought process was like, the fur needed to be lighter than the boot itself. So I pretty much just I'm trying to think of what I did first. I think the first thing I did was I antiqued it with the dark brown that is on this sole. I just antiqued the whole thing. And then I painted the sole the darker brown. Then I did the fur. I dry brushed the fur with I actually had to mix a lighter brown because I didn't have a brown that was light enough. So I dry brushed that, and then I wanted to add some red, but not like paint the boots red. So I just tried to find what I call a leather red, but it was more like some type of maroon or something. It was like a brownish red. And that's what I did her boots, the straps that go around her boots. And then for her little rose buttons, they're just that rose gold color. And I thought about doing them, like putting red on them, but I really liked them just as they were, so I left them. So I really love these boots. Like, I was showing my sister, and she like flipped out and was like, I want the boots. So overall, I think she does look really, really, really good. I'm actually very happy with the way she came out. Let me put her back on her stand so I can show you the purse. Put her right there. Ugh. Okay. For the purse, like I said in the review, it looked a lot like a book. So I definitely wanted to do something that looked like a book, but was not a book. So pretty much painted like the cover a darker brown, and then I used that same leathery red color for the inside of the book, and then I kind of added some gold details, and it's the same thing for the back. And then I did dry brush a little bit of pearl to give it a little bit of shimmer. And the actual book part is white. I didn't really do anything to the trim other than clean it up because I did get a lot of browns at certain places. And then I dry brushed some black on it. And I did the same thing to the red flower that I did to like her glasses and the belt. And then I used the rose gold on like the actual buckle part. You can't really tell. You can tell more in person than you can like on the camera, but the strap and the well, you can kind of tell right there. It's a different gold. The strap and the buckle part connecting to the red rose are just that rose gold. And then I used a pearl finish actually for the pages of the book, so just to make it more shiny and like bright. Because a lot of books, like a lot of things, I kind of imagine like this was fabric, and the book part was the actual what kept it the shape. So I thought it would be cool if it was maybe like silk. So I tried to make it look silky, and then like dirty at the same time because it's old. So yeah, I really like the way this one came out. She was very fun to do. The only problem I have is I have no clue who to do next. I have everyone over here. I just don't know who. Like, I kind of want to do Darling Charming, but I also want to do somebody else. You guys can't really see, but I have these guys down here. Alright, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I don't know if I should do her, or Cedar yet. I'm not sure if I want to do anything to Bunny Blanc, or maybe I'll do like a couple of them together, because I don't think I would do like something big like I would do on Darling. So let me know who you would like to see next, and if it's not an Ever I character, I do have plenty of Monster High characters for you guys to maybe choose something of. So, yep, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.